The Tuff Nuff Cup. We've got Tyrone King versus Shannon Black. Shannon Black, the definitive first place contender for the Tuff Nuff Cup.
Tony's still got plenty of fight in him. He's still got a lot going for him. He might not be old, but he's
seasoned.
He's seasoned, and that's definitely showing here with just how many victories he's getting.
Dude wants to seriously go for that title. He's been missing the opportunities. He's won the last Tuff Nuff Cup, but he lost to Callum Jones, I believe. He might be on his way back to reclaiming the Tuff Nuff title.
Might be.
Can't say he didn't earn it.
No, he's definitely proving why he was three-time champion.
Buster Sexton just struggling. I don't know if he's like past.
If you think the hands of time are finally starting to catch up to him.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's going to bring out a desperation on his part. We saw it in the last round how desperate he was. Big spine buster from Tyrone King. Is no slouch. Even if he's in second place.
Well, he looks like he's wanting to take himself to first if he can.
But strangely, because of how this works, if he beats Shannon Black, they're tied.
True.
Big vertical suplex. Sends Tyrone King outside. Shannon Black waiting for him to return. Tosses him into the corner. Quick one count. Tyrone King ducking the Irish whip but not capitalizing. Goes Fwa. Shannon Black with a quick roll up, trying to see if he can get a 3 count just cause.
If you can get the win done fast, then yeah.
Knee strike to the penis. Vertical suplex from Tyrone King.
5 minutes gone.
Shannon Black wanting to take this outside.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Both been not wanting a count-out victory. Shannon Black lands that diving fist drop to the mid-back. And a Death Valley driver.
1, 2.
That puts most men away. But Tyrone King is not one of those men.
No, not this time.
You've yet to see a choke bomb from Tyrone King in last round or this one. I thought of a stupid name for his choke bomb finisher. Double power bomb. The King's Landing.
That would be pretty good.
It's a Game of Thrones reference. Oh.
And you don't want to go to King's Landing.
You do not want to go to King's Landing. It's just a bad time.
So it's a very fair reference.
It's very
indeed.
apt.
Very apt. Did they burn down King's Landing at the end, or is that?
Yeah, they did.
Like,
And then Daenerys took it over and everyone hated it.
no, I thought Daenerys was the one who turned down King's
She did.
Landing.
And then she took it over and everyone hated it. And Jon Snow was like,
are you referring to the characters of the show or the viewers watching?
yes. And then Jon Snow was like, oh, stop it. And then the show ended.
Stop it. And that's what he said when he stabbed her.
That's what he said when he stabbed her.
Stop it.
Stop it. What's a better story than Brand the Broken?
So many people hearing you.
I had no interest in being king. What a better story than Brand the Broken.
I don't want to be king.
Shut the fuck up.
Stupid. Brand should have been the advisor. Don't put the omnipotent person as king. Have the omnipotent person be your advisor, or not omnipotent.
Yo, can you see the
omnipotent.
future and shit? Well, he's a green seer, I think. He can see, like, people's pasts and other shit.
He can see a lot of things.
And he can also warg.
I feel like the word is omnipotent. I'm looking for. That might be a little too strong. He's like a super powerful telepath.
Yeah, he's a telepath, and he can also, like, take over people's bodies.
It's like, no, I'd put him on like an advisory role. I don't want him running the fucking kingdom.
Shannon Black landing that power bomb, winning, securing that undefeated streak.
Keeps it going. Just no one can catch him.
Managing to defeat Tyrone Gang, of all people.
Looks like he won't be going to King's Landing.
Nope. He is staying in the north.
He's staying in the north.
Where he's taking the Shannon Black on the wall.
All right, now
Anyway.
we got Tayamaro versus Mr. Roll-Up.
Well, here's this.
Here's this match.
Tayamaro, middle of the pack. Not doing too bad, but not doing too good either.
Taking on Mr. Roll-Up, who somehow has a win
Who
locked
has
in.
a win over other people.
Over Gene Erickson only.
Joey Sabetta in last place instead of
Sabetta.
Mr. Roll-Up.
Joey Sabetta doing worse than Mr. Roll-Up somehow.
How does that happen? Tayamaro, Mr. Roll-Up. As Mr. Roll-Up immediately tries to piss off Tayamaro.
Just tries to get so many roll-ups on him.
Slips in that full Nelson. Which is when you get attacked by both Nelson twins after the rain. Compared to a half Nelson, which
I'm
is
surprised you actually know a Nelson song.
it was on. I think it was on Monster Ballads. I just remember the Monster Ballads commercial.
I like that when I went to look up After the Rain on Wikipedia, it first sent me to a manga called After the Rain, and then the Nelson album. Oh yeah, I can't live without your love and affection.
Do you mean the Nelson album or the manga?
Give up. Yeah, it was probably on like a Monster Ballad.
Monster Ballad. When I see you smile. No.
Paul Elliott of the UK rock magazine or newspaper Sound called the song a seemingly perfect and infallible rock single. Been referring to the song After the Rain.
It sure is a single that happened.
Would you call it a seemingly perfect and infallible rock single?
I don't know. I don't remember how After the Rain goes. You're missing all these roll-ups.
Well, after the rain, you blame it on the rain. But who will stop the rain?
Rain, love, rain over me.
I think there is a song called Rain Over Me.
Give up.
No, I think the movie Rain is spelled R-E-I.
November Rain,
Yeah.
which is a stand in JoJo's.
Yes, and it's the main character stand, which is crazy. Oh, Rain Over Me was a Pitbull song.
It was also a song by The Who, but it's Rain with a G.
It's Rain with a G for The Who. It's Rain without a G for Pitbull.
Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide wins it out on that one.
The Who featuring Pitbull
Give up.
hits him with the full Nelson. Stops the Irish whip attempt. Ty Amaro super kicks him.
Look, don't worry about all the talking about music we're doing over this Mr. Roll-Up match. It's gonna go along a while because he's just gonna keep hitting roll-ups.
Yeah, it never fucking
Or Ty
works.
Amaro's just gonna kill him. Who knows?
I feel like he might actually give him some concrete shoes after this. I don't know. With the Mr. Red Bulldog.
I always forget that Ty Amaro is actually a fairly, or not, Mr. Roll-Up is a fairly durable individual. So he can take a beating.
He's also got about 4 or 5 inches over Ty Amaro. Ty Amaro only 5'7". Whoa, look at that. That didn't do anything, but, like, look at that.
It was a pretty impressive roll-up, but it didn't do shit for you.
Davey Kane about 6'1", 190 pounds.
10 minutes gone.
Ty Amaro about 5'7", about 170 pounds.
Give up.
You know, I wonder if... Oh, wait, no, I don't think it's even possible to do that in SBR 2010. I was contemplating, because you told the story of how Mr. Roll-Up came to be because you wanted to beat Ric Flair so badly you changed Ric Flair's moveset.
Yeah, that was in Day of Reckoning 1.
Give up.
Yeah, I was wondering if you could change... Because in SBR 2010, Edge is notoriously like... Or no, it was Mr. Kenny, one of the two.
Give up.
It was Mr. Kenny.
Give
Mr.
up.
Kenny is notoriously
Give up.
super difficult in Edge's road to WrestleMania to beat. He'll just like reverse everything you do. He'll do shitloads of damage.
Big cutter from Ty Amaro.
Like, it's the most broken ass AI you can imagine. It's like, I wonder if you could apply the same concept to Mr. Kenny and make him beatable.
You might.
But I don't know if edited movesets affect.
I think it
Road to
does.
WrestleMania. Ah, you think so?
Gets him with that big sunset flip powerbomb into a pin. Ty Amaro's back up. For an immediate roll-up. Now the
There's only
striking.
Nothing.
Nothing means
Strike
anything.
A strike contest is somewhere where
Just slaps the taste out of Mr. Roll-Up's mouth.
for beating him at rock, paper, scissors.
Beating him at rock, paper, scissors. Fuck you, Jan Ken Kid. You suck.
That was basically that episode, that fucking arc of JoJo's.
Fuck that kid. And his hole in his cheek. Just a weird thing that happened.
I think that's where the arrow got the arrow hit him.
No one else has a hole where the arrow got them.
I think that's just because when the arrow hit him, that's where the stand happened. The hole in the cheek actually has a purpose. It's where where the stand gets sucked in. Yeah.
Roll up.
Most people's holes end up healing usually.
My hole.
Yeah.
Gets him with a dragon screw leg whip. But then just gets triple kicked in the face. Whoa, Emerald Flojan!
MR not having any. Wait, Mr. Roloff has an Emerald Flosion?
There is a 1% chance he hits an Emerald Flosion.
Well, look who got beaten by their own finisher.
There is a 1% chance he will hit an Emerald Flosion in a match. It's never happened.
I feel like Mr. Rollup is he's learning a lot about himself and his failings.
And we got Jax Beckett versus Brady Mason.
I love that he stole the rare Emerald.
He stole the rare Emerald Flosion. Just beat him.
He got the win. What's his usual finisher?
That's his finisher. It's just he has a 1% chance of hitting it. Otherwise, he's going to hit a roll-up.
Oh my god, that's amazing. I love that he got beaten by his own rare finisher.
Yes. It's now more likely for Taiyamaro to hit him with the Emerald Floating than it is for him to use an Emerald Floating.
Rainy Mason versus Jack Beckett.
The cowboy versus the strong boy.
Are they both coming in with a win? Unless Freemason didn't win the last match. Did he?
I think he did. Didn't he fight Aiden Quinn? Wait, no.
No. Who did Braden Mason fight?
Who did he fight?
I don't think it was Shannon Black, unless it... Was it Shannon Black? Nah. It might have been King. Wait, no. Ah, fuck it. Wait, no. Braden
No, it was a
Mason
double
fucking-
countout.
It was a double countout with Joey Sabetta, that's right. Coming in, both men coming in with kind of wins, except for one.
Half win.
A half win and a full win.
I mean, I
Both
guess
men
getting
coming in
1
with a-
point's better than getting no points, but why
Both
the
men coming in with a win and a half.
win and a half? A 3-point halving motherfucker. Three.
Oh my god.
One.
Because he wanted to hit that triple pile driver outside, even though, like, the ref was like, get in the fucking ring, guys. Maybe Mason stomping out those hands. Max Beckett digging back into the power. Kicks him in the PP. Followed up by a Boston Crab. He's not from Boston. Don't do that. You're not allowed to do that. You get. What if you could only do the moves with the names from where you're from? Unless you come up with like the Okeechobee cutter or something.
Wasn't that a gimmick we gave to Jack Swagger at one point?
Maybe?
Where he would do, because we had, before he became the Real American.
Oh my
we made,
god!
like, oh fuck!
Oh my god!
Triple pile driver!
Oh my god!
Like, Jack Beckett!
Oh no!
Two.
He's dead. Oh, he barely gets up.
Just, I don't know that he
Give
can
up.
stay in this for long
Give
though.
up.
After that cripple, that's the second time we've had a finisher steal.
Yeah. Except that's not a rare finisher from Mr. Rolla.
By the way, does the rarity add to its power level, or?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it does.
Give up.
Because it would explain why Taiyamaro just beat Mr. Rollup with his own finisher.
Beat him with his own fucking finisher. That has a 1% chance of appearing. You know how much the typical finisher is in this game?
How much?
10 to 15%.
So yeah.
Give up. Give up.
Someone will hit 10 finishers before Davey Kane hits the Emerald Floating.
Yes.
Three pile drivers.
The day you fucking hit that Emerald Floating is the day you lose your mind. Laughing or screaming.
Also, he never gets to it because it's a big finisher, so you got to get them tired enough to land it because they'll just get out of your grapples. So it's even more rare because he has to wear you to the point that you're like near death
Which is almost impossible.
because he's Mr. Roll-Up. Dax Beckett. Both men have exchanged pile drivers with each other. landing on a big leg drop. Just throwing him around like he's a toy. Brady Mason manages to recover. Lands a big sidewalk slam. Shoulder block.
1, 2, 3.
He won with the fucking shoulder block. What the fuck?
Not the worst victory you've seen so far.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Watch out for that shoulder block. And we got Buster Sexton
warmed
versus
down.
Mark Hastings. As Buster Sexton tries to stop the bleeding.
He tries to stop the free fall he's in.
Fight.
Buster Sexton's struggling. We don't know if it's just the hands of time coming back or if he's in his own head, because both could be a cause.
Both are possible at this point.
But we'll see against Mark Hastings, who's no slouch.
Yeah.
Despite the lack of arms.
Oh, the thing is, like, even with the lack of arms, he's trained himself to wrestle.
Yeah, his legs are super strong. He's got a majority kick-based offense. He can deadlift a human body with just his legs because he has such good balance and control of his shoulders. Like, we even offered him prosthetics and he declined.
Oh no, he has mastered his leg work. He has worked around this disability of his. He's turned it into something of, like, you know.
It's like a hyper-focused specialty.
Yeah, it's become his specialty.
He is the
man
kicking
who
expert.
I can kick, I can fly, I'm fine without hands. I can do this.
1, 2.
It's paid off. It's paid off for him pretty well.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. Buster Bomb.
1, 2.
Detective just, okay, he's looking to.
I think he's
Looking to
just
make
trying
this
to.
quick.
I think he's trying to get a win, just no matter what the cost.
Something.
It's spiked with that Hurricane Rana. And that gut buster. Another Buster Bomb.
1, 2.
But he just gets out of it. It's too soon.
Desperation is it's clawing into his brain and it's telling him, you gotta make this match. You gotta end this.
It might honestly be causing his losses. He's so worried about not winning.
Man beating himself.
He is beating himself in the ring. That is how it works.
That's
Give up. Give up. Give up.
Running cross chop from Buster Sexton.
One, two, three.
That running clothesline sending him stumbling out of the corner. Lands another Buster Bomb.
1, 2, 3.
And that's enough to get a win.
Finally got one.
Finally got one.
Took a lot of brute force to get it.
Kind of brute force that victory, though. He's at that point in a video game where, like, you get so mad that you lost so many times that you're just trying to rush through it, and then you're, like, losing even more.
Yeah.
Because you've, like, lost all strategy because you're just trying to get through the fucking thing. We got Joey Sabetta versus Percy Armstrong. Joey Sabetta, winless, I believe.
He's only got the draw. He's only got the single point.
He's got 1 point. Which puts him in dead last.
Dead last. Even more so now that Buster Sexton's actually gotten somewhere on the board.
Indeed. Percy Armstrong coming in from a victory against Jax Beckett last round. Managing to overcome the Giant.
The thing is, you gotta, when you're with Joey Sabetta, you gotta think now every win matters. And every loss matters because
it's like, starting to get to the point that I don't think he could recover.
Yeah.
Even if he wins, I don't think he'll win the league.
You know, it keeps him out of last, which would be an even worse position.
Yeah.
Give up. Yeah.
I don't know the source of Joey Sabetta struggling. It might just be bad choice or just bad matchups or just not his day.
Yeah.
Pressure from the boss.
Pressure from the boss. He did win from stealing a finisher that hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Percy Armstrong goes up top, lands that big splash. Joey matching him with strikes.
1.
5 minutes gone.
Give up.
Gets him in that wrenching leg
Give
lock.
up.
Just sort of accepts that chop and matches it with his own punch. Diving elbow drop from Joey Sabetta.
Give up. Give up.
That modified backdrop from Percy Armstrong.
1, 2.
Nearly gets him the 3 count. The crowd getting off their feet. Putting their hands together.
What was that?
Singing along with 3 count. Back of the head slaps. High angle backdrop. Joey Sabetta. Percy matches him with his own.
1, 2.
2.9999.
Percy can't give up that easily. He knows that he's in a bad spot. He knows if he can't make any sort of comeback, it's just going to get worse.
Yeah. And who knows what kind of punishment the boss will have for him if he can't get it together. He might be made an example of.
Yeah.
Gets him with a cravat and a headlock takeover.
1, 2.
Percy Armstrong fading. Percy Betta trying to put it away. European uppercut to the back of the head.
Around with strikes.
Big splash, but he's in the ropes. Percy Betta lands that big elbow drop. Both men just striking each other. With that discus punch sending Percy Armstrong to the floor. Lots of trio woes happening right now.
Could grow a whole guard or a whole force into it. Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's it. Joey Sabetta loses again.
Sabetta now drop it down.
Just dead last and by a margin too.
Like, I don't know if this game counts for negatives, but
Yeah, gets him with the
There
U
is that.
out. He do be out.
he out indeed.
Now Callum Jones wants to murder Gene Erickson.
He sees Gene Erickson. Gene Erickson's he's starting to climb his way back out after a lost streak as well. But who knows? He's now hitting the wall that is Callum Jones.
Callum Jones first place in his bracket.
The D bracket, yeah.
In the bracket. There's a reason why they call him Callum Goddamn Jones.
Callum Jones,
He doesn't need a nickname. He's just Callum Goddamn Jones. Like a fucking Chuck Norris meme.
yeah,
Whoa.
real. And by that I mean Callum Jones and all that.
He will hurt you.
He's real and he will hurt.
Elbows and knees.
Immediately looking to take.
Gene Erickson, a complete opposite of him in many ways. The grappler to his striker.
Indeed. Clean, like fair fighter.
Well, he's got a very Spartan wrestling style, but it seems to work for him. Just beat the shit out of them until they stop moving.
One.
Gets him in that wrenching ankle lock. But Callum Jones had it scouted. Snatches him in another ankle lock. Got to be ready for that. Callum Jones landing a big backdrop. And now he's just punching him in the face.
Give up.
Not his usual setup, so he's not got him out yet.
Gene Erickson with a surprising win in the exchange of strikes, lands a fireman's carry, and an arm lock.
Give up.
Or a headlock.
Whoa.
Hey, he's got
Triple elbows from Callum Jones.
5 minutes gone.
1, 2.
Gene Erickson manages to wake up.
Hold on.
But the only thing that happens when you wake up is more punishment.
3.
Not interested in diving to the outside.
No, he's gonna use that time to catch his breath, get himself a little more ready for the rest of the fight.
Another bowling fireman's carry. Erickson with the arm drag or the hip toss. And the arm clench like backdrop. But Callum Jones is up first like nothing happened.
And you got Gene Erickson pulling in those explosive moves. That could actually, well, they may get him some level of advantage. I don't know how much they will against Callum Jones.
Fast backdrop. Along with a running kick and a running knee drop. Erickson really working that ankle. The referee not counting that as a rope break. Suplex with the bridge. Almost gets a 3 count from Callum Jones. The offense might slowly be working, but we don't know.
This could be quite the upset. Gene Erickson
He's really trying to whittle him down.
Time turns around and not only manages to come back from a, he managed to get the win last time, but
10 minutes
to
gone.
turn
Here's a
around
struggle.
and get a win against Callum Jones.
Rolling elbow. Stands him up. Planning a pile driver. That ends matches.
That could end it here.
And that ends this one. Failing to overcome the undefeated Callum Jones.
Callum Jones is building up that kind of Chono-esque final boss status.
He might be the final boss of Tuff Nuff. I don't know, man.
He might be the toughest of Nuff.
God damn, I gotta give that guy credit. Then we got El Hijo
There's
de
a
Orca
reason why
versus
he's called.
Aiden Quinn.
There's a reason why he's called Callum Goddamn Jones. I'm not really sure where El Hijo de Orca.
Well, I mean, I've never seen it's weird. You never see a legend built in real time, you know?
But the guy keeps winning. The guy keeps killing people.
Gotta wonder if there's gonna be a kink in the armor that someone will discover at some point. But no one's found it yet. Dude will lose once in a while, but that's just an off day.
Fight.
Aiden Quinn, El Hijo del Orca. The Haze,
Quinn,
the
Quinn,
chunky
Aiden
boy.
Quinn, Aiden Quinn coming off a surprise victory in the
Oh yeah, he did get a win. Gotta give him that.
Did manage to win last time, but now going up with El Hijo de Orca, he's been kind of back and forth on it.
Yeah.
Give up.
Aiden Quinn trying to feel things out. The thing about building like a pathos to like an identity switch, you kind of have to win. So,
and that's not been Aiden Quinn so far.
Yeah.
I mean, he got one, but
you got
need
one,
to,
but
keep
you know,
it up.
sometimes you get one sometimes, but you got to build on it.
Gotta keep it up. You can't go back to losing.
Yeah. We got to see if he can take down El Hijo de Orca, who's no slouch.
1, 2.
Oh, maybe.
Nope.
El Hijo de Orca with the leg lock.
Give up. Give up.
Manages to counter that grapple attempt into a cutter. With that wrist clutch suplex, trying to work that arm. Getting ready for that omoplata crossface he hits.
2.
Big spine buster. Boston Crab.
Give up.
That goes straight to the Boston Crab. Very smart move.
1, 2.
Scoop slam. Gets ready. Calls for it. Handspring back elbow. And a moonsault.
2.
Nearly takes out Aiden Quinn. Aiden Quinn back up. Stomping the daylights out of El Hijo de Orca. Follows it up with a cutter. Aiden Quinn gets a cross chop, recovers. Stands it back up, but misses the spin kick. Sets him upside down, just lands dozens of kicks. Tries a roll up.
Ball.
3.
Gets it! A second win by Aiden Quinn.
Looks like maybe the haze is getting a little stronger.
Maybe he's starting to like get that confidence back. So apparently only when he's wearing that weird ass mask.
It's taking him time, but he's starting to that mythos is starting to build around him.
Jackson versus Jay Sheem in another Best of the Super Juniors match. Sheem coming off a win. Gets missed a roll-up, I believe.
Yes.
Okay, baby.
Which would be impressive if it weren't for the fact that only one person hadn't done it.
Yeah. Gene Erickson.
Poor Gene.
Sheem working on the arms and legs, trying to get him to stop that offense, high-risk offense from Jackson. Make it so if he's going to do some flippy shit, it's going to hurt.
Yeah. That's the advantage when you're playing the submission game, especially if he can start working the leg.
Yeah, working that leg, especially because you got to get him up the oh high Dave, super kicks, the moonsaults.
Every super kick will hurt if your legs are drained out.
Dragon screw leg whip. This is that high flying kick. Just working that leg, man. The SDF.
Give up. Give up.
Could be an opponent Jackson can beat easily.
Another one.
Give up. Give up.
Team's got a game plan, and he's sticking to it. Another one.
Give up. Give up.
5 minutes gone.
You don't want to do it too often because you'll get predictable. Oh. Oh. The crowd impressed by a 1 count. That's kind of weird.
Give up.
Continuing with the offense and wearing down Jackson. Gives him a real headache. Tells him to suck it. Super kick.
1, 2.
Going through the moonsault. No.
Back elbow from Jay Sheem. Tries to break that arm, but he's in the ropes. Oh, Jackson trying his own submission.
Give up. Give up.
Didn't play that game.
Going for that high-risk maneuver, the Swanton. Nails it. Jackson's ready for the follow-up. DDT 6. What? Throws out Jackson, taking some time to get a breather. It's very smart.
4,
Some would say both of these men are like very honorable men. Like they have the utmost respect for each other, but it's a tournament.
Jackson,
Do what you can.
Cocky, but he's always willing to say, yeah.
He's cocky, but he's not a bad guy. He doesn't cheat, doesn't do drugs, I think. No. It's just he's kind of a dick, but you know, it happens sometimes. He is the rude boy.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
Jay Sheem has no time for submission attempts on him. He knows how to get out of it. Both of these men putting on a clinic. Quickly reversing the suplex, but he slaps down the drop kick. Oh, hi, Dave!
1, 2, 3.
Jackson finishes off Jay Sheem by saying hello to Dave, whoever Dave is. Dave.
I don't know Dave. There's no Dave on our roster.
There is not a Dave in our roster. Oh, I think that was it.
I think that does it.
Let's look at our current rankings. First place, Shannon Black, undefeated. Aiden Quinn
Aiden Quinn,
in
man,
second
climbing up
place.
to second place. Tyron King, Jax Beckett now tied for third, along with Percy Armstrong.
Brady Mason with his weird 3 points. El Hijo de Orca with 2. Joey Sabetta with 1.
One, and that's going to probably put him dead last.
Next, we got Callum Jones, also undefeated. Jackson with a close second place, sorry. Amaro Hastings and Hashim tied for third place. And in the back, a 3-way tie.
Buster Sexton, Gene Erickson, and Mr. Rollup.
Well, that's it for the stream.
That's it.
I'm probably gonna save because it's good to save.
Oh yeah, always good to save.
Okay, I'm out of here.